Who's the best team in the tournament based on the first weekend, Andrew?
France were pretty good. I think they, not that they're the best team in the tournament based on that display, but I think it shows how good they can be. To hammer the All Blacks and not really get out of third gear, I think is incredible. Their ceiling is sky high, and it's frightening from an Irish perspective if that's our quarter-final opponents.
Yes, that's one of the takeaways from the weekend, I think. Ireland want to top this pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were pretty effusive about France the morning after. Yesterday morning, you came in and said, based on that, France to win.
I was.
Yeah.
And I still am. Okay. South Africa are going to be very tough to beat too.
Yeah.
Okay. Ireland haven't... We can't judge them fully off that performance against Romania. By no means are we writing them off here. They're probably bubbling very closely to that third contender. The biggest point of the weekend for me, the biggest question mark I had going into the tournament, how is this home World Cup going to affect France? And for me, it looked as if it galvanised them a little bit out there. And if it continues to have that impact on them, they're going to be difficult to beat.
Yes. Alan Wynne, give you final broad word. What's your big takeaway from the opening weekend?
Fiji are very dangerous.
If you can beat Fiji, you have a good chance of winning this thing.
Well, but no, I think to see France deal with the pressure, home World Cup, first half, and then do that performance in the second half, with all the teams and seedings, you're like, OK, you know, they've actually matched the pressure there. So every team we've seen has probably played like it's the first game in a Rugby World Cup. Every team will get better, but I think France are just a little bit ahead, considering all the pressure they have.
Interesting, because I know you tipped South Africa in our initial chat. Does the Libbok kicking situation, would that worry you overly, or you'd still stick by them?
Well, if that's going to happen, you want it to happen early on.
Sure.
And we saw they obviously had contingencies, so we'll see how that develops.
OK, well, listen.